guys that will be like, nah, that girl na go digger.
Exactly. They'll
Speaking
make
of
you
it,
feel like,
they don't
oh,
even have to go.
exactly. We should be in
So,
plastic
but
spoons, always
then as
person
a
and shouting.
girl, you should not be entitled.
Yeah,
I'm not.
I've saw it online times without number. They be like, my money is my money. My boyfriend money is
Yeah, it's
our
our
money.
money.
That's
Yes,
a
na
very big
exactly
sense of
na.
entitlement
It's
that
our
I feel is
money.
not.
My phone. Then the guy just went ahead. I was like, so far as I'm concerned, my girlfriend's money is my money. And then she was like, no, man, you're going to return my money. Like she was
Because
not having.
I'm trying not saying that it's wrong to ask your parents for stuff.
But
Don't get me
you're
wrong.
seeing it like something we are not entitled
Yes,
to.
like it's just like a favor. If they are giving us something, like if they are putting themselves out there for us, it's like a favor that they are giving to us.
So you are telling me that coming to this world without my consent, I don't know
It's
now.
a favor.
It's a favor, right?
No,
No.
you are, the last question on my list here is how do we undo sense of entitlement? Like how do we maintain a good relationship with our friend? Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Banter Room, a space to facilitate conversation on absolutely anything and everything about Nigerian students and Nigerian university. And trust me, of course, this episode will be no different. Here with me on my immediate left, our co-host. You've been seeing them already, but let them do the introduction, please.
The famous biggest again.
Brag about yourself, please. Say something nice about
It's
yourself.
me now. Biggest again and again.
The only thing you know, do you know the thing I love most about Big is that she don't send any post. Black love.
Yeah, back to me. Yeah.
I'm black
Hi.
love.
Hi guys, my name is Peace. They can call me Black Raw. I mean, yeah, thank you. Thank you for sticking every time. So hi. I am Black Love.
We all belong to this doctrine of things we actually deserve and we need. We are entitled to it. My name is Ainde Abdul Malik Olamiji. On this episode, we are going to facilitate conversation of the word on the word sense of entitlement. It might actually sound like a big word, but trust me, after the break, definitely after the ending of this episode, we are going to have a better understanding on how we can actually manage and address the issue of sense of entitlement and how we can maintain a good relationship and social interaction with our sense of entitlement. Stick around. Hello and welcome back. Understanding the word sense of entitlement can lead to various questions. The word sense of entitlement might sound like a big word. When you go, trust me, my co-hosts are here. They are going to shed more light on the word sense of entitlement and how we can actually manage it so we can maintain a healthy relationship with our family, even in our romantic relationship. Because the word sense of entitlement goes actually a long way. So I would like Black Lord to explain. Yes, the law. I would like Black Lord to explain the word what she knows about sense of entitlement itself.
Mm. Okay, thank you for the opportunity to
You are most welcome.
to share my intelligence to the whole wide world. Okay, so yeah, back to me. Entitlement, sense of entitlement, right? I think it relates with the kind of attitude somebody will have to someone that will make you think, oh, I deserve this thing. And if I don't get what I think that I deserve from you, I'll surely be angry. That's the sense of entitlement. I mean, it won't make sense.
Yeah.
Actually, we all belong to that doctrine that whatever it is that we need or deserve, we are entitled to it. So, understanding the word sense of entitlement has led to various questions. One of these questions one of these questions is actually is that do we are we really entitled to the stuff that we get from our parents? Like, is this something that the wants and our needs that we get from our parents? Is this something that we are entitled to, or they just give us as a favor?
Biggest. We're entitled to anything we are getting from our parents because they actually give it to us. So they should provide, cater for the needs for whatever it is we are entitled to from them. So they have to give it to us. We are not being entitled to it. It's something they should do to us.
Their
We don't have to,
responsibility.
yeah, we don't have to feel entitled to whatever it is they are giving back to us or whatever they are providing for us, or like anybody should not see it as something we are entitled to. It is just their responsibility as a parent to always do it for us because we are their responsibility. They brought us to this world.
Actually, thank you very much, Because, but do you know many people are going to disagree with you with the current
I don't
situation
care
of
though.
things. With the current situation of things, I personally, I believe the stuff that we get from our parents is actually just a favor. Because at this age and the situation of the country, if your mother is actually out there, or probably your father, because I don't have one, but definitely I have a mom. But then if your mother is out there, running that scooter for you to care for you, I feel you don't have to have this attitude in you that okay, I deserve everything. You just have to have attitude of gratitude that mom, thank you very much for always putting yourself out there for me. Because most people used to have this sense of entitlement that okay, whatever it is that I get from my parents, I'm really, really entitled to it. It is my right. Some people stand on it. I even have a friend that even if he wants to fill his gas at home, he's going to call his mom. He's going to call his dad that hello, P man, my gas has finished. Can you come on? And he even
Yes, now they sent him to school. He does not have money to fill the gas. I'll call my parents because if something else happened, like to the point where the guy is stealing to fill the gas, don't you think that one is wrong than him feeling entitled to his parents' money?
Yeah, and you said something about you should not feel like it's a right. First of all, it's my right. Because why?
why do you think it's a right?
Because that's my mom. I mean, my parents.
Why am I in
Why am
school
I in
and I
school,
don't
first
have
of all?
gas and
Who should I now
can't call
call?
my
Someone else's
parents?
mom?
Exactly.
I don't understand. It is not a favor. It is their right to do everything that they deserve to do. So,
So
I don't know.
because I'm calling my parents to fill my
Does
gas,
not
you
make
feel like I'm entitled to their money. No, I'm not being entitled.
It is
It's
just
something they should do. They should provide.
if she does not provide for it, or my dad doesn't provide, who would now do that?
That's
for me?
like if you are saying it as sense of entitlement and somebody kids, adults, youths, let me just play youth should not be entitled to their parents' money.
Yeah.
Then that's where we see like different attitude, like characters that go on in society now
Yeah.
that goes about stealing and all of those things, doing things that are not right to get it done.
And you should not make it look like doing things like that.
Because
Sense of entitlement.
I feel we don't know the kind of situation. Many of us we know the kind of situation we left home.
Yeah.
And then I feel calling your parents about absolutely everything that you want to do is not something that we are supposed to do as an
Okay.
adult.
How
Like we
about
need to stick our head around that as well. Like, okay, how can I do stuff on my own as
Oh,
well?
yeah.
Because I feel if you literally want to ask your parents for everything, I think you are putting them through stress and they won't want to say no, definitely. But then
and I
don't
just
agree.
feel like how about you not asking your parent for anything and they call you and be like, oh take me. Like you're not calling me to ask me for anything.
No, that one
And
is
they feel like you're already getting something done at their back,
no.
which is something that is not favoring them at the
No,
same time.
no. I'm trying not saying that you cannot ask. I'm trying not saying that it's wrong to ask your parents for stuff.
But you're
Don't get me
you're
wrong.
seeing it like something we are not entitled
Yes,
to.
like it's just like a favor. If they are giving us something, like if they are putting themselves out there for us, it's like a favor that they are giving to us.
So you are telling me that coming to this world without my consent, I don't know when
It's
I
a
was
favor.
It's a favor. Right?
No,
No.
you are not getting. You are not getting what I'm saying.
Yeah, what are you trying to say?
I said, like our parents. If we all know the kind of situation that we left home.
Okay.
Some people their house they are very very well and some people it's otherwise. And we students, most of us, we know the kind of situation that we left, and yet we still be disturbing these people that okay, this stuff is my right. It's something I'm entitled to. You have to give it to me.
Mommy, if you cannot provide for me, please where am I supposed to get it?
No, we can actually stick our head out to get a lot of stuff.
From
I
where?
feel, I feel life is 90% of what happened to you. The other 10% is how you react
As a
to it.
student,
Yes,
where
a
am I
lot of
supposed
stuff
to
that
get?
no, there's a lot of stuff that we can actually do that we can actually make money from as a student as well. You said it on the first. We said it on the first episode. We have most of the students are into entrepreneurship. They are doing businesses.
But
So why do we have to like?
sometimes the business does not go like she might just say something 1 week and like next 2 weeks she might not say anything. And so during that next 2 weeks, you just want me to sit at home and sit by myself and not ask my parent for anything. Because I know manna is going to fall from heaven and God will just throw
I'm
bread
still
and come
saying
down.
it's like doing things or asking for a parent is like favor. I don't really understand that part. How is it
Exactly.
a favor?
Like
You're making it look like you don't have to ask for anything. If you do, it's a favor. You're doing you a favor.
how am I
As
not
how-
entitled to what my parents are giving me?
I don't understand.
I really want to know how I'm not entitled to what my parents are
I
providing
believe it's a
for
favor,
me.
like I said earlier, and I
So
have
I
my
different
stand on that.
opinions.
Well,
different
yeah, I'm going
opinions.
to agree on that because
Like if someone is sticking
some
their head,
parents don't do it for their
Yeah,
kids.
yeah, actually.
So your parents is doing it for you. I think they are rendering you a favor, but then it's not something like you're not entitled to because before they give birth to you, they're supposed to plan that I'm giving birth to, and I have to provide for this child. I have to cater for their needs till
definitely there will
maybe
be.
you are getting married off.
Doesn't have to be when you are getting married. Even
If
as
you-
at this stage,
if you are still staying under your parents, especially as a female, you can't tell me I'm not entitled to my parents' money. I don't know about guys. I'm zeroing myself out from guys. But as a female, screw it. I'm entitled to their money.
And that's on period. Me too.
Thank you very much. And actually, understanding the word sense of entitlement leads to various questions. And one of the questions is about the parents, and we've actually treated that. And then one of the questions actually is, what impact does sense of entitlement have on our relationship with family, friends, and even romantic relationship? Like, there are some friends that you have that they be like, okay, once it's my friend, I have entitled to you. Like, I have access to you, like everything I need. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So what do you
Sorry, when you asked Black Girl about what she actually understood about sense of entitlement, she said because you did something for somebody that you expect the person to do it for you back. Like that was the actual
Interpretation of
definite,
yeah,
yeah.
what I said.
But I actually feel like sense of entitlement does not have to do with something you do for somebody. Like you don't feel like because you know this person can do this thing for you, then you feel entitled to the person doing it for you. You don't have to do it for the person before you expect the person to do it for you back. Because there are some people like they've not done anything for you before, like they've not rendered you any favor. They've not actually like they've not sown any seed in your life, and they actually expect you
something from you?
from you to do for them.
Like, if you have a friend, definitely. I feel if you have a friend and emotionally you are always available, like emotionally you are available for your friends, like every time your friend calls you that you are always there. I think some people used to take advantage of that fact that,
Yeah.
okay, because I call this guy, I do this, I do that, I deserve his attention. You get, like, I deserve,
Yeah.
it doesn't sense of entitlement doesn't have to be only about material words or money. It has to be like, emotionally, some people used to be like, okay, he's my friend, is this, is that, and I deserve everything from him, even the emotion, like I deserve his attention, I deserve everything. You
Supposed to
get
be
what I'm
there
trying to.
for me.
Yes, he's supposed to be there for me no matter what. They don't have the attitude of gratitude that if this person is showing up for me, he has something going on in his life, or she has something going on in her life. If this person is showing up for me, then I have to be grateful that, thank you very much, my friend, for actually like putting yourself out there for me. But then most people, they be like, he's my friend, he's supposed to talk to me, he's supposed to call me, he's supposed to be emotionally available. Like, do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So
Sorry, scenario.
thank you. So
One example. Since the bedroom is since as per the fine girl that I am. Anywhere I go. Hi, pretty bag here. Hi, can I have your number? Alright now, give me your number. One stupid boy on my CN. You were pressuring me for number and I gave it to you. Okay, fine. Move on winning me. And you texted me. Hi, first I don't reply. I raised, I don't reply. Second day. Why should I give me your number? Can't you reply me? I was like, why you feeling entitled to my attention? Shame on any. That day to text
Yeah,
you.
actually, I
It is
actually
not
get
no,
a
don't
point
do
because it
that.
happens a lot.
Because
Like because I gave you my number and you're texting me multiple times.
yeah,
doesn't
you
mean
are feeling
And
entitled that you don't deserve a reply.
I gave you because I was scared that if I don't give you, you might actually do something to me.
No man
Like
slap
if
me.
I'm going on the road and maybe a guy is asking for my number, I don't want to say no because I don't want him to keep following me.
Exactly.
Auntie,
Just give
auntie,
it.
auntie, all of those things. So I'll just give you. It's now meant for me to know if I want to reply
I'm not even
or
going
I
to
don't
reply.
want to reply. So now because I'm not replying, you are cussing me out, you are telling me
Because
like,
they feel entitled to
why?
your reply, your response. Nah. This is
speaking
not
of
done.
entitlement in response and emotional availability, I think in a relationship, like if you're in a relationship with probably your girlfriend or your boyfriend, and then there are some girls, definitely in most cases they used to feel entitled to the guy's money. Like,
Ah.
whatever it's my boyfriend doing is our money. My
I
money
don't
is
want to
my
say
money
money
is my
my
money.
money.
I don't want
His
to
money
say
is
anything
our
about
money.
money, relationship, entitlement
Exactly.
because
Because I
Why?
know you.
No,
We are going to
now,
turn everything upside down.
no, I did not. I've not said anything
Because you
wrong.
also
No, I
start
was
turning
just
it upside down.
no, I'm not going to turn episode.
but I don't
I
Honestly,
know you
actually
can't
want
wait
to
to
say
discuss that part.
I don't want to say anything about relationship sense of entitlement because I feel like in a relationship nobody should be entitled, like a female should not be entitled to the guy's money and
Yeah.
but
a guy should not be entitled to the female's money.
Yeah.
yeah,
That
I'm not sure I've seen a case where a guy has been entitled to
Are you
female
eh?
money.
serious?
Yes, ma'am. Have
Are
you
you
seen
playing?
scenarios like that? If you have
Yes,
seen
Don't
before,
play,
give me an
yes,
example, please.
yes. Like why are you entitled to okay, I'm going to say I saw something on Instagram
Okay.
where the guy said the guy has Instagram sorry ATM password pin and the bank app. I think he knows how to work on a bank app. So I think the girl used to go. So the girl left her ATM at home. Then the guy took it and withdrew money from it. And I think the guy used to
He
withdraw the
spent
money,
money from the
the
girl's
ATM.
account.
Yeah.
But that's not the first time the guy is doing it. He used to do it. So like the guy used to look at it that she used to overlook it because the girl's father is wealthy. So the guy used to delete the alert from her phone.
Okay.
Like it's a very smart
Oh,
move
this
is what he's
Areke, Reke,
playing.
Reke,
So
Reke,
there was
Reke.
one particularly, I think he withdrew 100K, and the thing like actually got on the girl nerves, and she was like, "No, I'm going to voice out something like that." So she voiced out, and she confronted him and was like on text and texted the guy that, "I noticed you've been," and the guy said, "I'm not." First of all, the guy denied it that she's accusing him. Then secondly, the girl said she had all evidence against the guy, that it was the guy
The one
that
that
has
was
been
removing the
withdrawing.
money.
Then the guy said no, that he only borrowed the money
That is
What
going
kind
to
of
return it.
that is going to return it without telling the girl. Then at some point, when the girl was like, "No, you didn't borrow my money, you stole it, because if you wanted to borrow it, you would have told me, and I would have given you if I wanted to. You don't have to do it at my back, then delete the alert when it came up on my phone." Then the guy just went ahead. I was like, so far as I'm concerned, my girlfriend's money is my money. And then she was like, "No, man, you're going to return my money." Like she was
Was
not
he
having
was feeling entitled to the
to her
money, to her
money. Like she
money.
felt like because the girl's father was rich, the money was not anything from the girl's bank
Yeah,
account.
yeah.
So I felt like this money I'm removing from her bank account. Her father is rich. He can actually give it to her back. And like she's this kind of okay girl. And when the girl was even going to say it, the girl said he's not even somebody that has given her up to 50K in the relationship.
Imagine.
So what can we say about that one?
Honestly, that guy is actually is a fuck up. Because
Mhm.
I believe as a guy, you're not supposed to feel entitled to your girlfriend's money.
Money.
In the first place, you're not even so. I didn't even agree to feeling entitled to your parents' money in the first place. Not to talk of your girlfriend. That's we men, we are fixers and providers. Definitely, if you are in a
Exactly.
relationship, you're supposed to
So
be the one to provide for your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Not feel entitled to the money. And the same thing goes together as well. If a guy is giving you money, you don't have to feel entitled to it.
Yeah.
Just
that
see
he's
it as a
supposed
favor
to
that
give
is
you.
yes. And some people they'll be like, okay, my boyfriend has not sent me an allowance. My boyfriend has not done this. He has not done that. He has not even bought me this. Do you get like material wealth and luxury? He has not bought me wig. He has not done this. He has not done that. And at the end of the day, you now be like, bro, am I in a relationship? Am I not looking like an ATM machine now? And the girl will be having that sense of
No,
entitlement that
but
yes,
wait,
everything that you have,
before going
everything that you
into
have
a
is for us.
relationship with a
I've even
female,
seen it. I've saw it online times without number. They be like, my money is my money. My boyfriend money is
yeah, it's
our
our
money.
money.
That's
Yes,
a
now
very big
exactly,
sense of
now
entitlement
it's
that
our
I feel is
money
not supposed to
now.
be like that. If
No,
a
my
guy is giving
boyfriend
you
money
money,
is our
if a
money.
guy is giving you money, then definitely he's just doing you a favor. Just
No,
because
you
that
said it
if you
already that men are fixers and providers.
Providers.
yes, but you don't have to feel entitled to it just because
But
he's
his money
providing
is
for
still
you.
our money.
Are you
Yes.
saying that she's entitled to that?
If you are saying your boyfriend money is our
I mean,
money,
that means you're
then
being attached.
yes, man,
But
you
what
having
if
the
my
sense of
boyfriend does
entitlement
not
that
have an issue with me saying his money is
Exactly.
our money?
what if he does not want to talk that okay?
No, what if he does not have an issue
No,
with it?
I don't like guys used to speak out when it comes to money part too. So I'm not
We
sure.
don't.
They
In
do.
most cases, guys don't
They
talk.
do.
Men don't
They
talk.
do.
Honestly, at times. Okay, let me use
Okay, so
myself.
you're trying to tell
Let
me
me
now
give you an
there's a
example.
difference between guys and men, because I said guys and
Yes,
you
now.
said men.
Yes, now. Let me give you an example. My last relationship, obviously.
Oh,
This one is
go on.
you know, some
I'm
people are
interested.
always in love, but they're not in a relationship. And some people are
Yeah.
in a relationship, they are not in love. So there was this guy I was dating. Like at first we didn't even really put the tag to what we were having. So if I want to give her something, like if I give her something or send her something, I'll probably get her a gift and they send it to her address. And she'll call me like, what's up, Lami? Someone sent me this. You really don't have to do this. I'll tell her that, okay, what's up? I'm your boyfriend. You're in a relationship. I have every right to give to you. And she'll be like, no, it's just a favor from you. If you want to give me something, I will actually accept it like a favor. Do you guys like she have the attitude of gratitude that okay, if he's doing something for me, it's just because of favor. And it's not that I'm entitled to it. But in most cases, I believe most people used to believe that if I'm in a relationship, yes, I'm entitled to the guy's money. If some people even talking really stage, no matter my below, have you eaten?
Now, too much junk.
Send me money for food. Why? We see every
No,
day
no.
that you've not
I
eaten.
feel like girls that do that thing, they don't have shame. Because me like this, see, let me tell you, I have self-respect.
Okay.
I'm speaking for myself. I'm very keen on my self-respect because before a man or a guy, as you said, can open his mouth and be like, "Oh my, mosh, me go my car." I'll count what I did for him before he can open his mouth and tell me I did that thing for that girl. So I feel like if you are expecting more from a guy, little or less that you have, pitch it in and give it to the guy
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
That's how you that's how you don't that's why it does not look like you are entitled to his money. It just feels like you guys are doing it. And I feel like guys appreciate things, the slightest things you do
If
for
you give me a
because
thousand, if I'm in a
it's
relationship
very
with you,
rare.
and probably I'm outside and I got stuck or I really need help, there's a chill that will be down my spine that I text my girlfriend also send me 10,000
She go
naira.
run am
Like no, if
ASAP.
she send it to you, then you have that chill down your spine that wow, this is beautiful. Imagine I have to be back from already going to see also.
I had like I've had okay, my line of business, I'm actually really cool
Your
with
customers.
male guys
Okay.
mostly. So there's this my friend that is always asking me like, his bank is blah blah blah. KG, let me do 60K. KG, let me do 100K. I'll credit you back. Like it's not even always saying I'll credit you back tomorrow. He'll give me like I can borrow him the money on Thursday and he'll be like I'll send you back the money on Monday. But I have that chill.
Down
that-
your spine that
yeah,
definitely is
if he's going to send the money back, might have like 30K, 40K. So that kind to say, go they sweet me.
Exactly.
To they borrow
Before you ask, you're already
to the exact to they borrow him the money. So you cannot tell me now that you will ask me and I'll not give him. He's not entitled to my money. Even if I borrow him and he returns the exact amount
Exactly.
I borrow him, next time if he asks me, I'll not give him. Even if I have, I'll say I don't have. Because I cannot borrow him money for that long. And as a guy, you know not add you know not add anything on top.
You're
Why?
entitled to the incentive that the guys like talking. Is that what you're saying? I like it like that. You like it like that, really? Yes,
Well, actually, thank you. But for the viewers, we are yet to like come to the conclusion of the question I asked. That if you are in a relationship, a romantic relationship, definitely might not even be with your friend, like a romantic relationship, someone that you're emotionally attached to, and then as a girl, do you have that feeling of entitlement that okay, I'm entitled? Like, is it right to have the feeling of entitlement that okay, this guy money, I'm entitled to his like his money is our money? Like, do you get my question? Like,
Yeah.
so
I get your question, but I'm not entitled to his money. But then any man I'm going to be going for has to be an intentional man. So I don't have to be entitled to
please,
it.
you have to
But
like shed
then
more light on the word intentional for us, please.
he wants to do it. If a man wants to,
If
he will. I don't have to feel entitled. Like there are some guys that will just send you money without you even asking. I'm not entitled to it.
Like I
He
said
just
earlier,
did it.
like I said, there are guys, there are
intentional
men.
man, then this arrow.
Yeah.
Like
So intentional men are different from guys that will be like, nah, that girl na good.
Exactly.
Speaking
They make
of
you
it,
feel like,
they don't even have to go.
exactly.
So, but then as a girl, you should not be entitled.
Yeah,
I'm not even speaking as a girl alone. You should know partners in a relationship should not be entitled to each other's money, but then they should be able to do for each other.
So, but most people will not they will not agree with the fact
it's
that
normal.
Okay.
Different
Because-
opinions and different
yes,
perspectives.
definitely, and it has been
But then if I okay, you're talking about relationship, relates to marriage too, right?
yes now.
I'm entitled to my husband money.
Ah.
See, you cannot even tell me nonsense.
No, I'm entitled to my husband money. But you're still
Are you
saying
playing?
all these boyfriend. I don't know, but as my
Ah.
husband though,
For easy
I'm
now.
entitled to his money.
Well,
To be very
okay.
honest.
To my own understanding, in my own perspective, from my own opinion, if I marry someone, before I marry someone, I will know that okay, this person I have a lot to like render, like I have a lot to offer you, like I have a lot of stuff that I want to do for you. Definitely, if I'm a rich person, I want you to see it from my wife. But then, is it right for my wife to have that sense of entitlement that okay, everything he's doing for me, everything I need that I deserve, I'm entitled to it.
Yes.
You said
As a wife, sure.
if you want to get married,
Okay.
you know you have money. Me,
Definitely.
that I know I have to be entitled to somebody's money. I'll go for somebody that has money, so that have money, because I don't want to start feeling entitled to a poor man, something like that. So you're not telling me my husband is rich and I should not be entitled
So
to his
if
money.
you are in a, like if you are in a marriage, like if you are married to someone, then
Yes,
definitely
I'm
you are entitled to his money.
Yes.
Okay, but in my own opinion, I believe if I'm in a relationship, like if I'm in a marriage, like if I marry someone,
Yes.
definitely I'm going to provide for you because I'm a man, I'm a provider. But then I don't
Exactly.
think you need to have the sense of entitlement that you are
So
entitled.
you feel
to.
like your wife should not be entitled. What
are you
about all
telling
those men that used to be like, you call me, you call Yaomi,
No, I said it. No, I said it
earlier.
earlier. No, you are not
Since
getting me.
you
I
are
said
saying
earlier
that-
that okay.
Sorry,
You just feel like you don't have to be like this thing. He has to do it for me. He just has to do it, right?
since you are saying that if you're in, like you're married, you feel like everything you do for your wife.
Understanding someone's sense of entitlement, like I said earlier, can lead to various questions. One of which is how does it affect our emotional, like our romantic relationship? And you people have said it that As if you are in a relationship, you are supposed to feel entitled to your husband. If you are in a marriage, you are supposed to feel entitled to your husband money. That was what you said.
Yeah.
But I said what I said.
Still
But
standing on
definitely, you are
it.
going to provide for your wife. But I don't think your wife has to have that feeling of entitlement that he deserve, and he deserve everything that you are. He's entitled to everything that she's entitled to everything that you do for her.
But it's not a favor either. So let's just leave it at that.
Let's
Thanks. Thank
we
you.
don't have all time in the world, but I'm
Alright.
definitely not going to agree with you.
Okay.
We'll pick it up later. So definitely, I said it earlier. I said how the last question on my list here is how do we handle sense of entitlement? Like how do we maintain a good relationship with our friend? Because some of our friends, it's not even some of our friends, all of our friends, everybody is guilty with this kind of situation whereby you are entitled to your friends, like even emotionally, everything in every sense that okay, the attention that my friend is giving me, I deserve it. Like in most cases that okay, you go to school or you have a friend that you people used to go to school together and you feel like okay, if person A is going to school, then definitely he has to call person B. Like
Yeah.
I'm agreeing with you.
Yes,
Please
I'm
go
agreeing
on.
with you.
you're sounding as if you have an opinion.
Person
Let me
A
have-
going to school and calling person B. That's because you're my friend. I'll
Yeah.
agree to that one. That one is not being entitled.
So you feel
I'm ju-
you
I'm
deserve the
just like,
attention always.
I
Like,
should not go to school and be bored. Let me call my friend. If they call school, let's go together. So that's not.
you know, some people are definitely going to get angry. Probably you have something that you are doing, and or you are taking another route to school, and you did not another route to school, and you did not call them. You feel that they have that sense of entitlement that okay, they feel that entitlement that okay, he's supposed to call me. He's my friend. I just have that attention that if you are going to school,
Me,
that's
my
supposed to
own
call me.
sense of entitlement, like from the friendship point of view, blah blah blah, is like maybe I'm that friend that used to buy you stuffs. Like I don't really care. I'm a cheerful giver. I can buy you food, I can buy you drinks, but then if I'm going to visit you, I buy you this thing every time. But then if you are coming to visit me, you are not bringing anything. You are still coming to my place to eat. You know, friendship is not like some friend is just by mouth. Oremi.
Deep down, they are not friends.
Exactly. Deep down, you guys are not friends. So now you stop doing it, and that your friend know you have that money that you can provide. She has it too, but how will not allow her do it? Like maybe person is stingy or like. Do you
Yes, I
understand me?
understand. I understand.
Then
definitely.
I stop doing it. If I want to eat, I'll go and eat outside. If I come back home, you ask me have I eaten, I'll say no. Everybody will be looking like I've not eaten. Nobody has eaten. And now you found out that I've been eating and you are angry. That so me I used to go and buy
Buy
food
food outside and
and
you
I'm
don't call
not
me.
buying for
So
you.
you
And I feel like wait, are you joking? Why are you entitled? Like it's something you can also do. Like I've been doing it for 1 week straight.
Then you don't turn up for me.
Yes, and I know it's some like, and if you want to buy it for yourself, you buy just for yourself, and you even eat alone before you come outside. So now I'm not doing it because I'm looking at before I do something like after I keep doing something for somebody, I'll start watching the person's character to feel like is this person going to do that for me? Like it's do me, I do you now. If you do for me, I'll do for you. But then you're not doing for me, and you want to be entitled to my money, or you want to be entitled to my food.
That's definitely not right, like you said. Wait, let's have it back.
Thank you. Short scenario. So we're coming from school. We went to park to one bus. I know in this cab, like three at the back, three in front, then two in front. So then my friends who entered. Sorry, Sha entered. Sha. So we were expecting two more passengers. So this guy entered and carried another girl. So the guy was walking with the guy normally, like his guy friend. When he now entered, the guy was like, Alpha guy, what do you calm down? The guy was like, say ilé ẹ̀gbọ́n lọ ni. And I was don't go ni. Who are you? The man lọ lo. I
Now
was
want
like,
to pay me. Oh.
well,
No,
that,
no,
we just like, okay, no wala. Child just was like, look at the bully lady.
Okay,
no
the
one
two of
is
them,
going to- Yes.
they feel they need to take the same bus.
Bus
to go.
together.
He's feeling he's
Like,
entailed to the
No,
to the
but
emotional
anything that is
issue.
going to make me and you leave the classroom together, that we are going to
He's going
the
to pay me.
park,
Always going to pay me.
and we are going to like the same direction. Maybe you are going to Oru and you are going to alight before you get to Oru, but we are going to enter tables and there's only one passenger. Another person will enter that
Exactly.
bus because you're
Two
not
bus
leaving
together.
me. You're not leaving me. Me and you
I
enter
think
that
I think
another bus
entitlement.
together.
I think that's
That's not entitlement now. That's
Are you
just
sure?
like I'm not entitled. It's just common sense. You cannot leave me. You cannot leave me now.
Definitely we don't have all the time in the world like to discuss this whole conversation. But I feel we all are guilty of this sense of
I'm
entitlement. Like
guilty.
we
Oh.
feel everything that someone give us or we deserve, we are entitled to it. But then in the question of whether or not we are entitled to stuff that we get from our parents, maybe philosophically it has yet to be proven that okay,
Philosophically, I'm listening.
we still have to say to everything I'm saying. Like everything that our parents are doing for us, one way or the other, they expect something in return. Definitely, it has been proven. And then I quote Steve Harvey said, "If you leave enough in your child, definitely one later is going to come back and do what? He's going to come back and give you that shit down your spine that okay."
Sorry.
It's going to
Steve Harvey said
Steve Harvey said, "If you leave more than enough in your child,
in my
is
child.
yes, more than enough in your child, is definitely going to come back and do something for you that you have a chip down your spine that yes, this is my son."
Sorry, dear.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now your one way or the other child is definitely going to come back to do something for you. And then there's something we call ethical egoism. If you do something for someone, you always have that chip down your spine that you expect something one way or the other that
That's
okay,
just how we are wired. Very, very.
okay, definitely, even it might not even be you are not even be expecting something from that person. It might be
Let
the
me tell you
expectation might come in
something.
from within yourself
Yeah.
that okay, I want to have this chill down my spine that okay, I've done something good for you today.
How
Okay, I'm
how
okay.
about okay now, so because she bought me a birthday present, you feel like if it's your birthday, I should buy you a present?
No, I'm not supposed to feel entitled to it, but definitely
No,
you are
you're,
supposed
you're,
to
you're
know that,
having
okay,
a spine chill. I mean, whatever it is you're having.
Even if
Why is your
it's
spine
itself.
chill that I'm going to be getting you something because you got me something?
no, you don't understand what I'm saying.
No, that's just that's
In the
that,
question of parents and child,
okay.
like whether or not we are entitled to what our parents give us.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like our parents do stuff for us. We just need to see it as a favor. Definitely. Some people are out there that their
Let me,
parents are
let
doing
me, let me,
nothing
let
for
me
them.
just tell you
So we
something.
just have to have this attitude of gratitude that if my mom is going out there for me, like putting this in, I have to be grateful. Some
If-
people are
if-
not very, very grateful. Most of the students they are not too, they just feel like okay, whatever it is that my parents is doing for me, I'm really, really entitled to it. I deserve it. But I feel it's
See,
not supposed to
let
be
me
like
tell
that.
you,
You just-
my parents, if they cater for me finish, what my bad thing one day it become, I'll just start from the grassroots for myself. So because my dad or my mom provided this thing for me, the thing is they are not entitled to what I'll be doing back for them. But then me, I know I should be doing this thing back for my parents because of what they did for me.
Exactly.
It's just common sense. So
Nobody
let
has
me
to
just
tell
tell
you.
you, if my mom is doing okay now because my mom is like buying me clothes, buying me like I call her, she does things for me. So I now feel like when I'm collecting salary.
no. One way or the other, she's going to expect something from me. Ask me why.
Why?
Definitely might not be money, it might be good grades. Just to have that chill down my spine that this is my child and she is a graduate.
What
She
if I'm
has to
not
boast
giving
about
her
it outside
good
that okay,
grades?
with her friends that okay, that's my child. She's in the university, she did this, she did that. One way
No,
or the
but
other,
you
she's
know,
expecting
but
something.
you know,
from me.
you don't have to
Yes or
have
no?
good grades before even me. If I call my dad and my dad is in the midst of his friend, ọmọ mi ló pè mí o, ọmọ
Is it not-
Ọlábísí ọmọ àjọ university, ọmọ mi ló pè mí o. Stuff
It's a
like
very
that.
simple philosophy. Very, very simple. One way or the other, if your parents is doing something from you, she's we all have this doctrine that whatever it is that we need or deserve, we are entitled to it. But I feel sense of entitlement is something that we need to address and manage within ourselves in order to maintain healthy relationship with our family, friends, and of course a very good social interaction. Because most givers, once they feel that you're not showing the attitude of gratitude, like you're not, I'm giving you something today, you're not giving the that attitude of gratitude that okay, thank you very much for what you've done for me yesterday, thank you for the favor, and you know,
Me, I've said it. If I keep doing for you and you're not doing back for me, I'll stop. I'll
but
not do again. I'm not following any Steve Harvey anything. That's my whole principle.
But then good people do stuff for other people. That's it. That's just the end. If you're a giver and probably someone is not showing you an attitude of gratitude, I just believe you need to like keep on like giving out. Like cause one day definitely someone is going to recognize your efforts. And then I want to ship this in. If you have a talent and someone actually recognizes your talent and the person helped you and put your face out there in order to like for you to like achieve in order for you to succeed. And you don't need to feel this you don't need to have this sense of entitlement that okay, I'm entitled to what this person is doing for me. You just have to have the attitude of gratitude that thank you for recognizing my talent and thank you for putting me out there. That's what I believe. Same thing goes to our parents. If your parents is out there, like she's like, how am I using this? She. Is it
You like
because
your mom.
if your parents does it, both the parents, both our father and our mother, and they're like putting themselves through much stress for us, like to cater for our needs in school, I believe they're only doing us a favor. To my own belief, that's what I believe. If I'm definitely wrong, you can actually involve in the conversation in the comment section, like we used to say. I believe our parents, they're just doing us favor. We are not entitled to it.
And I believe we are entitled to it. They're not doing us a favor.
Definitely the comment section, they will involve in the whole conversation. So in Black Law, I want to say big thank you for like actually like, and you biggest, I want to say thank you to you for like shedding the lights on the word sense of entitlement. At first, the word sense of entitlement seems like a big word to me, but definitely I seems to understand
Yeah,
more.
because we already scattered everything into pieces.
And of
You're
course,
welcome.
thank you. And of course, the viewers have, but at the beginning of the episode, they might not have they might not understand the word sense of entitlement. And I think now they'll be able to like relate to the word sense of entitlement, and they'll be able to maintain it within themselves. They'll be able to manage the word sense of entitlement. Ah,
You themselves. Yeah, and if you feel like you have any idea or any opinion that you don't want to agree with, you can just engage us in the comment section and we'll surely reply you.
to the returning subscriber, I want to say a big thank you for actually sharing our post and dropping a like and always involving in the conversation. Without you, we cannot have the conversation. And I want to say, if you are a new subscriber, if you are coming across the channel for the first time, I want to let you know that you are in the right space. This is a space we facilitate conversation on absolutely anything and everything on Nigerian university and Nigerian students. And each episode there will be no difference. Thank you very much for like involving in the whole conversation. Of course, we'll see you in the next episode. My name is Ainde Abdul Malik Olamji, of course.
I'm Black Law.
Biggest.
See ya. Bye.
Stick around. See you on the next episode.